Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is ALGO, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Vinny Emini said we are live on YouTube at your
Michael Oathroom.
Mic check.
Are you ready indeed? Good morning. Good morning. Let's get to it. Don't forget, trading is risky and all of that business. If this is your first time with us, welcome aboard. If we can get the scene to the top left here. There it is. All right, a little bit of a different layout here on our live streams as we have just released our latest version of ALGO 11.1.5.8. We have not put out a full updated well, a release video specifically on this release. It is foundational. There are a lot of updates to this, a number of enhanced features, but mostly focused on performance and stability. This was this is an awesome release. I love it. I don't know if you guys can feel it. Actually, I know you can. If you have been around a while, I know you can. But if you're brand new with this, you may not know the difference. But this will run on as low as an i3 laptop now. But if you've got a high-end machine, this thing runs like butter, and it just feels so good. Like it just, I don't know how to explain it. I've just been using it forever. This is our 10th year public, and this has just been this release feels good. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I apologize, I have not gotten the video fully done for that yesterday. I forgot. We're doing Pinewood Derby races, so we're working on getting some Pinewood Derby stuff going, and as soon as I am done with this live stream, I'm actually gonna be back there working with the kids here this morning on a few fun things for the day. So we're gonna be kind of an early in, early out on a Tuesday. We're gonna come in, take a few trades. Here's the plan. We're gonna look for 5 trades. Here is my electronic version of my sheet. I also have a physical sheet over here on the left side of my desk here with the 5 coins. The April mega sale did expire, so sorry if you missed it. It is still on the site right now, but after this, first thing I'm going to change is updating the pricing page. The monthly will go back up. Well, basically that awesome discount that's there on that lease to own, it'll be gone here in a few hours, so this is the last chance to get that. But at the end of April, the platinum will no longer be available except for lifetime platinum members. So wanted to get in on that. Now would be the time. This is literally last call for that. It will not even be included in the installer. The most recent install that's there on 5.8, we will release a 5.9 on let's see, May on May the 1st, if that is a weekday. Yeah, it is. It's a Friday. So on May the 1st, Friday, or possibly on Saturday, I think it'll extend through Friday, Saturday, but basically on Friday or Saturday, the Platinum Enigma will not be in the installer anymore. So I will not be showing that as much here on, well, I mean, it'll be there. It'll be on live streams, but you'll be seeing just this one, the reduced version without all the bells and whistles, all the filtering that we do. I mean, again, you can do it by hand, but if you know about the Platinum, let me just throw that on the screen here, I guess, for a moment. That will be for Platinum members and those who have it. So again, if you are concerned, well, hey, are you going to lose it? And if you already have it, you're not going to lose it. Now, if you're in a 2-week free trial, it's working for you, but it won't work after your 2-week free trial. Does that make sense? So let's add that on there. Let's see, Ghost Bears, where I get my golden knife. If you were supposed to get a golden knife and you didn't get it, send me a DM there in Discord, and we'll get that detail. We need your shipping information and all that kind of stuff, so we can verify your shipping info, and we can do that for you. So if I missed you, sorry about that. Let's see. I'm going to remove this indicator. I'll show you how. If you do have Platinum, some people don't know how to add that. It's we have implemented it as an indicator, which also makes it compatible with most trader funding programs. Let me remove the other one first. My eyes are failing me here this morning. Where is it? There it is. Enigma bot panel. Going to remove, and then I'm going to go up here and we're going to add Enigma Platinum. Okay, so hopefully you can see the difference. There you go. So the original, you know, kind of has this section up here. So you'll have arm long, arm short, full auto, and semi-auto, and you'll have the L1, L2, L3, and 4. But all these additional filters, the things that we talk about in our live streams as far as our filtering. If you wanted to make sure you take trades outside of the fiddle zone, you can filter for automatically having the fiddle zone off, where it's not going to take them in the fiddle zone if you'd like. You can power filter them. So if you want to take you can say, hey, I don't want to take anything less than a 10. So that might be something you want to do, where the Enigma power level is greater than 10. So you can set that number right there. If you want to go in the direction of the MACV Ultimate, if the MACV Ultimate must also be with you, aka the nerd. If you want the nerd in your direction, so if you're only taking longs if the nerd is green, you want to filter for that. That is right there, automatic. If you want to only take supermoons, meaning I'm only going to take an Enigma if it also has a ready DD within 10 to 15 bars to the left or to the right of the play setup. Moonshot, this would mean an Enigma plus a order flow cross event. So either a white cross or an alpha omega cross must be involved. You can just click those on or off. Invert logic is something that you may want to do if you were at the flat point. What does that mean? Well, these two kind of go together here. If you go through our training program, invert logic and neutral will mean whenever we have a MACV Ultimate that is flat or neutral, there's the flat point, which is at near the 0 line, and that is inside the fiddle zone. Neutral is MACV Ultimate. So anyway, basically you have full options for inverting those. So basically, if we are on the flat point, sometimes I may want to click on that invert, because there's an advantage if you see an Enigma inside that flat zone. Oftentimes it's very loosey-goosey in there, and oftentimes I can invert the logic and I will target the back of the Enigma instead of the Enigma target. It's going babbling on there. I'm a nerd, so you know, I'm a detail person. Okay, so I'm going to shrink that back down here. It doesn't really fit on the 5 chart layout here, and again, it's not really designed for, you know, the 5 chart layout on a 1080p. Yeah. If you're really serious about your trading, getting into doing full auto and things of that sort, you're going to have a 4K screen, which looks probably more like this. So if I'm zooming out here, let's go all the way back to this one. So as you can see, top left of my screen here, so this is standard 1080p. Now a lot of people know this, so don't get upset if you don't know it, but we'll walk through it here. So a section like this on any screen on a 4K, this is what is referred to as 1080p, and that's a standard kind of what you also hear as 1K in size. You hear 4K screens, so 4K is 4 of those. So 1K there, 1K there, 1K here, and 1K here, where a screen is divided up into 4 quadrants like this. So our standard layout there is fitting in a standard 1080p, so standard laptop. But you know, when you want to get serious about your trading, you're probably going to go a little bit larger. So imagine I were to spread these all out on my 4K screen. There's plenty of space to fit in the platinum system. So if you are wanting to kind of get serious about your trading and also have platinum and all that kind of whatnot, if you want the platinum stuff, you'll want to get that right now before I update the website. And on May the 1st, it literally will not even be included in the installer, except for those who already have it. Okay, separate installs for those. Okay, so let's go up here top left, and if you have any questions on stuff, I'd love to answer those there for you here in lieu and substitute of the I have not put out a video yet on it. A lot of stuff is very intuitive in our system, so I don't think it's into the world there that we have that I haven't got a full video out on it. And we have put out all the release notes. We have detailed release notes. I'll show those to you here in just a moment, and we'll touch on a few of those. There's platinum here, and I'm going to put the Enigma Panel Pro. It's another thing that in this release, if you are choosing between indicators, if you are adding them individually, select the Pro version of the indicator. So here was the original right here, Enigma Bot Panel. Now there is Enigma Bot Panel Pro. It says Pro. You're going to want to get that. If one of our indicators was originally already a Pro version, you may see a Pro 2. I'll give an example of that. One that was completely redesigned from scratch here, for example. The old one is still there. It will eventually become a legacy named indicator, but for right now, we're leaving it in the installer, just in case people still have, I don't know, some reason or need to have it. And internally here, the Pro 2. You'll notice the Pro 2 next to those, and that is going to have the, well, for instance, in this case, the no flashing is solved in the Pro 2. Let's see if there's another example of those. Oh, harmonics. Harmonics, we have several versions of this sitting in there right now. These may be renamed in the future, but for right now, there is, this is sort of like, I've got this set so that there are levels of artifacting. Hard to explain here, but what we tried to do was increase performance. As you go down the list here, we are going to be increasing performance, but we're going to lose some quality, right? Some people have said, hey, I see some of the old PRZs are still on the screen. I'll give an example. You can see one here, right? Like that cipher still on the screen. This one here still on the screen. Right now I'm running Pro 6. This is kind of like a mix of quality and performance here on Pro 6. If you want to go super performant, go all the way up to Pro 8. And you may see more artifacting and things in the past on the left hand side. Remember, if you are trading in live markets, you care about the right hand side of the chart. We want all the information that we care about is on the right. But sometimes when you're tinkering and playing around or doing some back testing, you want to go and look at the left hand side of the chart. So you may want to go back and see more information, clear that up. So this would be one where you might select a different one. There's just basically a lot of options for you. We'll go into that in a lot of detail in the official version release video, but just wanted to touch on that if you are wondering as you are trying to add things specifically to your chart. Although again, I don't recommend that you add them individually. I recommend that you use our templates or our workspaces. Really, I would start with the workspaces, and then if you wanted to customize stuff, use our templates. So I'm going to add Enigma Bot Panel Pro, and I think the defaults are good. I think I might want to do L1 because I will be up on the 5s. And my Enigma target, I'm going to push out to about a 35 for that target. I think those are the only two things. Start time, end time, filters. I don't need to auto scale. All right. Let's see. What was the mega sale? I think I missed it. It's on the website still right now. So if you want to go and check that out, the lease to own option will be going away there basically later today. So if you want to take advantage of that, at the end of that lease to own, it will unlock platinum. So that's why a lot of people are getting in on that. This is the last chance to basically get on that. And this is the last chance to get on a lease to own. Now on Friday, we will do a lifetime discount offer on Friday. So if you are interested in going with the lifetime option there, we will put a discount on lifetime. But if you wanted that lease to own, some people really like the, you know, paying over time kind of thing. The lease to own option there is technically cheaper than lifetime, but lifetime also includes one-on-one mentorship. So you'll have 3 calls scheduled with me in your 3 sets of 40 days. So if you did want to get on the lifetime, that's the only difference, because people ask all the time, like, well, it's cheaper for me to do lease to own. Yes, and on the lease to own, it does not include one-on-one mentorship. So, you know, it's take your pick on one of those. If you do try, something's messed up there with the screen there. There we go. Okay, everything fits on screen now. So we're still about 15 minutes from the US Open here, and just kind of taking care of some housekeeping items here and kind of talking about some of the updates and all that kind of fun stuff here. Let's get prepped up here for the morning. Let me go through the checklist. Let's come on down to our checklist screen, or is it this one? There it is. Let me arrange a couple of my charts here a little bit. Going to make a few changes to make things easier for our live streams and shifting between screens, stuff like that here. Here. All right, let's get through our checklist. If you want to pull up our checklist, we'll type !checklist in the Discord. So each morning, if you want to come in, if somebody hasn't done it already, type !checklist. Let's go through there. ISP and our broker, are we connected? We are good here. No hardware issues here this morning. Let's make sure we've got our hotkeys and our keyboard online. Yep, got my hotkeys software up and running for hotkeys. I should also check my real-time protection while I'm here. Let's make sure I got real-time protection turned off, or we are gamers here. Oh, got to turn off that real-time protection. So remember, in Windows likes to turn this back on all the time for you. Real-time protection, RTP. Let's make sure and get that off. And Windows will turn that back on. So again, I just literally turned it off yesterday and it comes back on. So if you're like, I've already set that off, it will return itself back on. One of those things that Windows, like turning on our real-time protection. So be careful of that. It will absolutely slow down your computer, and you will likely have issues with all the files that come in. So if you ever go into, again, if you want to be a nerd like me, I don't know, you probably don't want to be like me, but I'm saying if you want to nerd out and go look to see how the sausage is made, and you want to go into your NinjaTrader 8 folder, go into the DB folder, and go in there into the data files, you will see a ton of those files in there are written in real time. You would be amazed at how many are coming in to your PC, literally second by second. And what you don't want is new files. As new files come in and are created on your computer, real-time protection goes, oh, new file, let me scan it. Oh, new file, let me scan it. Oh, new file, let me scan it. And the last thing you want is that it will literally put a lock on the file temporarily, do a quick scan, and let it go. Like, you do not want those hesitations while you're in the middle of trading. Okay, you don't. You want nice, buttery smooth action there. So real-time protection, make sure that is turned off. Let's see. Ghost Bear said, is that lease to own on top of already Enigma bot package I got a while back? I didn't update to the Dream Pack yet. Okay, so that's separate. If you want to upgrade to Platinum, you definitely want to do that before May the 1st. But again, for upgrade options, you can either open up a tech support ticket and say, hey, I'd like to update or upgrade from my current, you're on Enigma standard. If you want to upgrade to Platinum, there are discounted offers for that if you are already a lifetime member of Enigma, if that makes sense. As well as if you are a gold member, if it's your lifetime, there's also a discounted offer for upgrading to Platinum. But yeah, make sure you get it before May the 1st, because it will not be available in the future. Makes sense. Also make sure OneDrive is not installed. Yes, do not do OneDrive. That will also cause problems. Continuously trying to sync files, you do not want that. NinjaTrader has it on their website. There's a whole page they've done on why you don't want OneDrive installed on your machine that you're running NinjaTrader on. If you're taking yourself seriously, if you're doing trading seriously, you want to maximize what you're doing with your PC. You know, a lot of people are like, well, I don't have to do it with my Trading View. Trading View only lets you have 3 indicators on a chart at a time too. Okay, it's for children. Okay, if you want real tools, real systems, it's like the difference between trying to run a restaurant out of your mom's kitchen and opening up a real restaurant. It's time to get some real equipment. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's go to the next one. Day of the week. Cadence. We are on Tuesday. So let's see. Time of day. We are 9 minutes from the US Open. News. Yes, let's make sure we get our news turned on here and take a look at what our scheduled news events are going to look like here for the morning. Got 5 here, and almost every trader I know uses financialjuice.com for their news feed there. Let's see, we've got 30 news, scroll down, 55 red book. Good spot for that. 5 minutes before 10 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry. No, 8:55. Ignore what I just said there. Okay, 10 a.m. 10 is our next set of news events. There's literally 4 events there at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. is going to be a hot one, right? Deal. Let's see. FOMC, we do not have that. Tomorrow, do we have holidays? We have none. Earnings. Oh, there is a lot. There's a lot of earnings. Let's see.
A Shark News.
I'll come back to that because that will be more applicable for the afternoon session, so that's less important here for us for the morning. Gears. Okay, I'm shifted to 5s. I already shifted gears there yesterday. So you notice yesterday I was on 4s. I have shifted to 5s. The volatility was pretty high and got some bigger moves in there. I am already adjusted on our gears. VIX and volatility. Let's see, current VIX is, we are pretty high on the VIX. I don't have that. Sorry about that. Let's go to contract dates. We don't have any rollovers anytime soon. Wave ranges. Let's see. On the 35, yep. I got our wave chart ranges. You should have those already plugged in from Monday. ATMs, right now I am going to be running on none here. I don't have, I'm not going to be running full auto here this morning. Again, still running on a kind of default workspace here, just showing the 5 chart layout here, probably through the end of the week for the next few days here, just standard layouts to kind of walk through what you would be doing if you were doing a 2-week free trial or getting started with us, and on the brand new release. So we'll use a standard 5 chart layout here. I don't need to make any changes there. The MACV Ultimate, I've got that on. Last update there was 923. Current moderate sell on the MACV Ultimate. Speedometer, current reading, we are valid speed. We're valid, not good speed, but we're valid here on the 5s. Now that will change, of course, right there at the open. First 5 minutes get pretty volatile. Audio box, let's see, got audio box turned on. We do. If you have not turned on audio box or know what that is, audio box is an amazing tool. This is, if you are familiar with the tool, fairly, I won't say it's popular, but a lot of people know Tick Strike. It's like they have an exclusive tool that literally they have Tick Strike by itself. It's, I don't know what their algorithm is, but the concept is to be able to feel the size and speed of the orders on the tape, or at least that's how I explain it. I'm not sure if they explain it, but ours, I have heard people like ours better. They have held them side by side, and ours is included in ALGO box, and that is on. You've got higher pitch clacks, lower pitch booms, depending on buyers or sellers there on the tape, so you will feel it. P&L cadence. It's been a while since we had a red day, so I'm always cognizant of that, and I'm even more so cautious of things. We are just going to be focused right here. This is it. SOP, standard operating procedure. I got 5 opportunities here this morning. I want to win a winner chicken dinner, and I will be in and out here pretty quick there this morning. Got some plans with the littles here today. Super exciting, fun stuff around here going on. Let's see, we got distractions. Everything is clean, clear, under control. No distractions. Got the coffee set up here. I do think I need to reheat that here. I may have a minute here to do that. And NinjaTrader 8 sounds. Yep, got those right. Got the music going. Yep, I'm gonna reset that music right now. All right, we got our checklist and all that good stuff ready to rock and roll. Let's get up here to the top left and get ready for US market open. If you got questions, pop them there in the chat. Great speed on the 4s, Petro. Yeah, I might do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the 4s on my chart down below. I will have a 4s in my eyesight here. But as that US market opens, I like to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes. My coffee is a little cold here. I'm going to hop over here into the hallway and heat this up, and right back. US open in 3 minutes.
Enigma shot down on sell 4.
Pakistan Foreign Ministry statement. Pakistan Foreign Minister urges US and Iran to extend the ceasefire.
All right, we are coming up on it. 1 minute, 15 seconds. One other thing I forgot to mention earlier, Apex has their 90% off. I think it expires today. So, oh, it was on the other screen. So use code ALGOBOX. That definitely helps us so that we can do more account giveaways and help out our tech support team.
1 minute now until we get the markets
You guys
on
are going
open
to
imbalance.
use code ALGOBOX on Apex. Apex has 90% off using our code. I think theirs expires tonight. So today's last day. Sorry to, I don't think I forgot to mention that yesterday. Okay, let's go back up here to top left. Is it this one? All right. Generally want to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes unless something just absolutely perfect comes up, and it is standard operating procedure. I want to sit on hands. However, something absolutely perfect shows up. I mean, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, you know.
10 seconds.
Okay, here we go.
Fib.NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Markets on open imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 155 billion. Nasdaq 100 buy side 10 million. Dow 30 buy side 48 million. Mag 7 buy side 13 million. So again, S&P 500 was a buy side of 122 million.
TCDMNQ on the 5.
All right, beautiful Enigma there right at the prior high.
Fib.NQ on the 7.
Went straight to target over, looks like about 60 ticks off of that Enigma. Prior high sitting there. Getting a quick move down. I'm hearing sellers come through. There's the open line. I think I'm going to grab a quick one here. I am hearing just non-stop buying here. We're right into the open line, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. Adding on the dot here. Got my finger over the close, as I am kind of FOMOing that. Kind of missed the move.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 5.
All right, I'm going to pull half there and grab it there at 50. All right, 1,300 for the first play there this morning. Cipher and a dot on the down move, and we had a big bear in there. Make sure you mark that one up. That is a 2,000 level bear. Happened real fast there at the open, but worth marking up. That is a 2,000. Normally we will mark up a 1,000. That is a 2,000 level bear in there. So we want to know where that is now and later. Here's 250 right about right here. So here's where it wants to go. That will take us into the P point down below. Trade number 1 is done. See what we get for trade number 2. That is a 4,000 level on the 4s, it looks like. So I may have misread the top one, but on the I see a 4,000 level bear on the 4s, revealing a little bit more there.
Long on the NQ4, double delta NQ on the 5.
Amazon shares rise 1.7% as the company is to invest up to $25 billion into Anthropic.
What? Wait, now Amazon is investing in Anthropic? What? Dude, this... Y'all think about all this stuff, man. You're gonna be like one app for everything? That's... Oh my.
Full touch low.
Okay, back up here. Remember that open line, open and prior close, sitting right there. Don't like to take trades around that. Currently on the MACV, we are neutral, so keeping an eye right here. Right now, we don't have a specific bias on the nerd. Currently neutral. So, relax. Still got a minute and 30 seconds till we're past that first 5 minutes. Yeah, Amazon Anthropic. What? That's crazy, right? Got here on screen.
Double delta NQ on the NQ on the
There we
4.
go.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Are you Mr. Monta? Anthropic runs on AWS, buys more hardware so they can buy more services. Circle invest. Exactly. They're just buying each other like nonstop. Oh my goodness.
Harmonic NQ on the 4. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Very choppy zone here, right in front of that take profit zone from the big bear above. Big bear is up there. Wants to get down here, so I'm looking for a spot. We are red now. If I get a red arrow, I want to look for a play. Remember, my plays are going to be off of our cheat sheet. Okay, dot. I'm hearing buyers though, so I'm not going to hit in while buyers are stepping in like popcorn there. Back to neutral and all the way back to moderate buy. So on the nerd, it's 3 out of 4 of the NASDAQ ESRTY and the Dow. To the long side, that's a 4-7 Super AO. I want to get short there, but man, that is moderate buy and we are green arrowed. So I'm holding off, but I wanted to slap that. I'm trying to be very disciplined here for my second trade because I want to be in and out and done here today. I've got certain days you got personal plans and things of that sort. You want to kind of plan your morning. Yeah, there she goes. Beautiful. I kind of had a feeling. I think that level 10 Enigma on the 4s helped. There was a level 10 Enigma showed up here down on the 4s. Did you guys see this? If you saw it, type of 1. Give it 2 if you are new. Beautiful. Enigma also correlated with the Super AO and was a power moonshot. We had a AO cross nearby within 15 bars of the Enigma itself. Oh, one of the other things I didn't mention about Platinum, Platinum also has, it's not just Enigma. So while the Enigma bot panel is just the Enigma, I forgot I kept saying, oh, it's just a filter. It's not. Remember, it also can fire off Super AOs for an entry. So main trigger here is Enigma, but Platinum will also allow you to trigger on a Super AO. Not an Enigma. Super AOs are some of the very popular here because it's a very awesome play. As you can just see even from that one right here, that's a Super AO right there that called this drop, right? That drop right there is a 136 ticks. That's a 136 tick drop off that Super AO that I literally wanted to take, but I was trying to wait for all the stars to align there on this second play here of the morning. Looking for, nice juicy play. Oh, I've got an Enigma. Enigma. I've got Enigma on the brain here, thinking of what we were just talking about, but I've got a divergence up there on the higher time frame and a double touch of the bull. Like to be looking for a play right here. Currently still sitting neutral. Love to see red and red arrow would be the ideal. There's a red dot here. I could toe in the water here, but I'm looking for the perfect play here for trade number 2. Pull it through. Okay, here in sellers, we are red. Do we have red arrow? We have red arrow. Here comes king timing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and toe in here on the king timing line as a dot play here. My stop is basically above that dot, which is pretty far up there. I don't like the spot that I'm entering in here, but I'm hearing sellers, and this may be the opportunity to really try to take advantage of that to get it down into that take profit zone there. But I may bail out. Let's see. Give me get the drop here. No. Cipher test. Okay, cipher's holding. I'll add there on the cipher. We are still red, but we just got a green arrow and we are inside the fiddle zone, so it's going to be loosey-goosey. If we were outside the fiddle zone, it could be tighter. Looks like we might have a little jagged on the tape there. Also makes me a little bit nervous about this play here.
2-finger NQ on the 35.
There's 35. I'll take half at 35. We are inside the take profit zone there. Let's see if I'm going to get a full 100 ticks out of it. There's 85.
NQ on the 5.
And Seuss right there. Seuss trying to add to it. We get a second piece of that drop.
Up NQ on the 7.
Awesome.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 4.
And I'll close it right there before low of day. $400 superstition right in front of 4K. So get the dot on king timing. Now, right now I have the, notice all the king timing stuff is over here. Right now, remember we are in fast load active trader mode. So active trader mode. If you want to turn on backtest mode where you keep all of the stuff to the left, every indicator has a backtest mode now. You can just select the option, click backtest, and it will draw all of them to the left and will not remove them. But we are doing what I call pruning. As we move to the right, I am pruning the indicators as they are drawn. They're being removed for speed and performance for the active trader. Unlike ICT, who likes to talk about the left-hand side of the chart, real traders, we trade on the far right-hand side of the chart.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Do me a favor, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. It is 9:40,
Harmonic NQ on harmonic.
and now we are trade number 2, and we're through. 3,600. Winner, chicken dinner.
Alpha Omega down
Do I have enough to put a chicken dinner on the table? I do. Good. Now, I'm focused here. Okay, like I know we're like, I have 5 tries. I mean, I do, but right now I'm eyeballing a bonus. And in that bonus scenario, I just want to kind of, I'm good with what I currently have. And now I'm just thinking mentally, I just want to push it over a little bit farther. Hey, you know, I did a good job at work today. Now, boss man, you know, if I do a little extra right now, I just want a little extra icing on the cake here type of play, right? I want a nice, perfect, juicy little, maybe a little something extra. Let's see what we got here. That was, we would have taken that one. That's we had the red dot on the high time frame and lots of juicy confluence here on the lower time frame. Is it going to let me participate? Let's see. Currently back to neutral. We don't have red arrow, but don't have the nerd with us. Currently neutral, and we have a green arrow in there. Yeah, green and green. Okay, there's another super AO. And we're outside the fiddle. I can technically take a swipe at this. All right, I'm going to take a swipe. I'm going to give it a shot here, but I'm going to close it quickly if it starts to go. Still hearing popcorn on the tape. Don't like that. Would like to see... No, I'm going to close it. Not worth it. I'm hearing popcorn on the tape. It is green and green here, and it feels like they're pushing it. We're coming up there. There's that open up there. Yeah, she's pushing. We also had that Enigma back there that could push this on a run. I was a little bit nervous about that. Okay, I've got a 6 here on the king timing. Are they going to go? They're pushing it. Okay, so let me get a measure on that. I'm going to press F8. Middle of these two guys here. All right, gold line is up here, just above the US open line, right there. I'll highlight it. I'm gonna put a little spot there. I will try to slap it right there.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
We pop up to it for my bonus. Green dot test. Okay, bulls are not in control. They're not holding that dot. Okay, so we may get the drop here in front of this area. All I need to see is a red hold. We've already got the green break. There's 2 green breaks now. All I want to see is 1 red hold, and I'm in. That's a divergence up top there.
Double delta NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 5. NQ on the
Okay, there's a get ready. I want to take the next play. Get ready. There's the ready vertical. Get ready. Waiting for the next bull. I'm sorry, next bear. The next bear play. Dot or PRZ. Top of the channel is pretty far up there. Oh, NQ can get wild. Back to green and green. There's another secondary get ready.
Divergence down NQ on the 35.
Red arrow.
Harmonic NQ, harmonic NQ on the 5. NQ on the 4.
Pure drop. I didn't get a nice clean entry. No clean entry. Ready DD with technically, I guess you could call like sell the open, but like playing around the open. Open can be nasty.
Omega up NQ on the 7.
Another big bull just stepped in. I'm sorry, another, wow, I am saying bull and bear backwards. Crazy. That is another big bear just stepped in there, right through that leg. Trying to keep my fingers on the triggers here, waiting for nice juicy dot or a PRZ.
So Pakistan Foreign Minister Dar speaks with US diplomat Baker.
Currently neutral and red.
Up NQ on the 4.
Neutral, red.
Double delta NQ on the 7.
Fortunately, I'm not past the ready DDs. I don't know why I'm all like, oh, I'm going to take a play right now. We're past the ready DD. The shot never showed up. Didn't show up there. So didn't get a play, unfortunately. Oh, you got a piece of that? Good job. With as much audio beat that was coming in on that, I could have just grabbed it for a bag. But yeah, I'm on the bonus area right now, right? I want to hold on to what I got.
NQ on the 7.
Plus, I do have to head out early here. I don't want to get caught or tempted to stay and overstay my welcome here today if I get off sides.
Harmonic
Okay, there's a HMD right here. I'm gonna give the, oh, switch dotted. Okay, yikes.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 4.
Okay, I got switched dotted in the wrong direction. There is a 17 Enigma here though that might help me out. So I'll try to play this space. Nope, they're pulling off. Pull half there as we break the dot. I'll add on the pink dot. See if we have a double dot play here or not. Hearing buyers on the tape though. I don't like that. We got buyers and an Enigma up top. We want to go audio box in the direction of audio box when there is an Enigma play. Not the ideal here, and we went all the way strong buy all of a sudden. And green arrow. I have both of the biases against me right now on this play. Yeah, and it's running away. Man, that red dot got switched. Broke the pink dot. Oof.
Alpha Omega down NQ.
That was nasty. All right, that might help me right there with a double ready DD and a super AO. Still hearing popcorn on the tape, and this is right into the open line. A lot of buying stuff in here, pushing out off the charts there. Grab.
On the 5.
This is that gold line location from before. Time 9:48. So 12 minutes, we've got a lot of news.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 4th.
Okay, back into that bear area. First cross is here. On the second and third cross is generally where I want to enter into a
Double delta NQ on the 7th.
prior bear zone. So if we're coming into the bear zone, I want to see 3 crosses in there. There's cross 1, I want to see 2 and 3, generally.
Fib dot NQ on the 7th. Omega up NQ on the 4th. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 4. Enigma short on the NQ4.
Okay, here in sellers, I'll peel half at my POE.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on
Cracking the shark. Double delta shift up top.
Enigma long on the NQ9.
In 10 minutes time now at the top of the hour, we see the release of the US business inventories month over month. Forecast
Oh, that is an 11.7 Enigma.
Pending home sales change
On
month
the right,
over month.
I hope to hear some more sellers would be awesome. I can target the back of that Enigma if I start to hear sellers here.
72.1. Keep in mind as well, at the top of the hour, we're expecting washes, a confirmation hearing for the Fed chair position.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 4th. Harmonic NQ on the 9.
Okay, there's a dot for the exit. I'm going to add on the cross here and see if I can target that dot, if it will let it have kind of a retouch of that dot or not. A little bit risky because it could be a good shot. Okay, adding 2. Trying to talk through there. King timing.
Harmonic NQ on the 4th. Two-finger NQ on the 35.
Nope, they're staying on strong buy. Okay, we didn't get it. I tried to do it. I tried to get that beast. But that power headshot came in there, and this thing may launch up into that bear zone. Buy and strong buy and green arrow in there in the flat area. A dot, let's see if it holds, then I can re-add to the position. If it breaks though, it's a no. Okay, nope, they're pushing straight through it. So bulls still maintaining control.
Enigma short on the NQ4.
There is the bear's not able to hold the dots.
Harmonic NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 5.
Okay, got a ready DD, and there is a PRZ right there. Back into the bear zone. So we'll see if we get 3 crosses in here. Cross 2 and 3 will be the best places generally for me to add. That has kind of gone samurai sword style up there. So what do we need for a parabolic move before it's going to turn? Need a triple crown, right? So have to. The best play will be after a triple crown. It would be awesome if we get on that triple crown RTFA events on the tips. Be the absolute ideal. Looks like we're going to make it all the way up into the Bollinger on the 89. Looks like we're going to get into it. Pretty darn close already. Here's king timing. I'm going to go ahead and add on king timing. I'd prefer to see a cross there, but oftentimes we will get a turn there at the king. Did be letting me come get a half scenario. Okay.
In 5 minutes time now at the top of the hour, we see the release of the US pending home sales change month over month. Forecast 0.5% on the prior 1.8%. Business inventories month over month. Forecast 0.3% on the prior minus 0.1%. Pending homes index for a prior of 72.1. Keep in mind we also get the Fed Chair nominee Warsh testifying at the Senate Banking Committee's confirmation hearing. We do have the live video on the feed for those interested.
Yikes, got switch dotted there.
Divergence
Two.
NQ on the 9.
These bulls have been alive.
Down NQ harmonic NQ on the 7.
Okay, there is. Whoa, they're just pushing straight through a divergence. It is like some free. Wow, if I had just been patient enough to wait for that cross. There's the first cross inside of the bear zone. We have a 7.8 level AO on the 4s just below me here.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Okay, we're on the bull touch of the 89. We have a shark on the 35. So big play potential. I say potential here in this area. Nothing is guaranteed. Right before prior high.
Harmonic NQ on the 35.
We are in a crab structure. I'm going to go ahead and add there. On it's king timing and crab. Bull's just doing some wild up push here. Free news. Shark back will be at 27, almost 2,700 up there on that shark back on the higher time frame. Captain Rex, I just saw your note. My trade copy isn't working. Once I hit target, the stop stay. Can you post a screenshot when you have stuff like that in the Discord so we can take a look?
NQ on the 7. Bull touch high.
Okay, bull touch high. I heard the
Omega down NQ on the 4.
audio. Bull touch high on probably both. We've got it on the MACV and on the 89. Free news. There's first set of sellers, starting to hear them come in. There's a delta shift. Right at the back of this bear zone here. Still have not seen another cross. That worries me. Literally the first cross inside the bear zone. And we are still
1 minute
pre-news.
remaining. I'll lead with US business inventories month over month.
Got 1 minute to the news.
Fib.NQ on the 7. Bull touch hot.
10 seconds.
Double delta NQ on the 4. Divergence down NQ on the 35.
0 spot 4%, 0 spot 4%, higher than forecast, 0 spot 3%. Pending home sales change month over month, 1 spot 5%, 1 spot 5%, higher than forecast, 0 spot 5%. The pending homes index at 73 spot 7.
Divergence down NQ
They're steady eddying it.
Noting prior revisions, business inventories revised
Boo.
up to 0% from minus 0 spot 1%. Pending home sales revised up to 2 spot 5% from 1 spot 8.
Oh man. So I just went parabolic on this beast. Crazy is even on that 13.2, that's only the second cross. Like, still need to be waiting for the third before that generally comes into play. And no sign of a triple crown yet. If this is the first part, it's like just the first piece of the triple crown. Loading that up. I am ready for some normal markets again. Is this, you know, we just talked about the cadence this morning. I was like, I can't remember the last time we had a red day, and almost jinxed myself on that, I guess. It was kind of a hard day yesterday. We had a hard day yesterday, and here is a second one right in a row here, and cadence on that is not exactly working for me, but I am ready any day now for one of those back to normal easy days. But we've been getting these very weird ape-like
business inventories
moves sometimes. Like, what is it's just they've been coming more often. Volatility's been
So US
crazy.
Energy Secretary Wright testifies before the Senate panel, says gasoline prices peaked over a week or so ago.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 4.
Even I should be on RTY. NQ is just the moves are just too violent. Awesome, Pete. Hey man, I can't wait. I don't know if I don't think I've missed any years, but maybe I have. But I'm very proud of you, man. Very excited to see you putting those recaps out. That's awesome.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
I got greedy on that bonus there today, and it is making me pay. Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered.
Along on the NQ7.
Always keep that in mind. And I need to. Sometimes I kind of get into lazy mode. I could kind of feel it this morning.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 4. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
It's that $400 superstition again, man. I'm like sitting there. It's plaguing my brain right now. I can't help it. I was literally $400 away from 4K, and then here I am back to give it away. Like it is. It's stinging. I mean, definitely thinking about it. Print another red 89 bar there. Do it. Print another one. Print another one. You can do it.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
So we have got a video of US Energy Secretary Wright speaking.
NQ on the 7.
Oh, don't break that dot. Oh man, I was really hoping for that dot. Was really hoping that dot was going to hold at the prior high. We're going to bounce off this prior high and run it.
Armada NQ on the 5.
Mm.
NQ on the 7.
CNBC reports that UPS and FedEx have begun filing for some tariff refunds.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Hey Matthias, hey, thanks man, good to see you. Government grant tariffs refunds to companies who change customers for tariffs. Make it make sense. I know, man, dude. Don't even get me started on the political scene of chaos. I'm pretty sure Trump is initiating he is the chaos agent. The chaos agent Magi. I'll call it too late.
Anthropic plans to provide access to Mythos AI model to European banks soon, according to sources.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 4. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7.
Parabolic insanity. Wild. I like the way ES closed up on 30-minute, very strong. It doesn't seem to want to follow through. See that. Oh, don't like the sound of that, because as you're saying that, if everybody doesn't think it's going to follow through, then it will. Yikes. Okay, now you're making me real nervous. I need to see an ES chart. I'm going to duplicate chart. ES is hesitating and continues to run. I'm on a time. I have to go here. Oh shoot! I'm color linked. Oh my goodness. Okay. Back to NQ on all charts. Uncolor link this. Stable. Beautiful. Beautiful test. Good with the bad. Okay. Unlinked chart now. Now I'm going to guess over here. Chart. Oh, this is ES. Oh, off of its open line, and they're just doing one of these marching up things. Man, well, I was due for one. Got it. 10. All right. Well, I was supposed to have been gone a long time ago. I told you guys early in, early out here this morning. Yeah, I'm just gonna start taking it here. Bummer. All right. Well, I am definitely wiping some gains with today's. That's just nonsense. Like this is. I mean, there it is. That's. Oh, $400 superstition strikes again. All right, I do have to get going. We got some fun. We're doing some Pinewood Derby race stuff here with the kids and things like that. We will. I'm not going to get the version release video done today. It will probably be, well, for sure tomorrow. We got our Pinewood stuff here today. And but yeah, we'll be back with you guys tomorrow. And
has 9 vessels stuck inside the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about most of the stuff there this morning. Sorry I couldn't hang in here with you guys this afternoon, but you got to get. You guys have a great afternoon. Please be careful. I hope you guys were not playing that in the way that I just played that there this morning. Winner chicken dinner. Would have been nice to have taken those trades and walked away, but looks like I am going to be ending with a nasty red day. Get you guys tomorrow. Get in.